Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Carter. QB to the tight end for a completion. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, drops back, going for his running back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The linebacker shifting around now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Bulls starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
The Bulls looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters in the part of that receiver. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Usf offense back on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the first down.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. To the air, it's Carter. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They'll hand it off. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
No problem. Knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the Vols hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Grab behind the line. It's Bishop. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. USF offense is back out there now, looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Scanning the field, it's Carter. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And this one is caught. And finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a...
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Moves left out of the pocket. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Bulls. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they get set to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. They're going to run it. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Vols will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Handoff from the shotgun. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind them. You continue to pick up first downs, you get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Lewis.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Quick pass, the catch is made. Good enough for first down yardage. The Volunteers are looking to keep this drive going.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Looking for a gap, it's Lewis. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. There's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense in hurry-up mode. That's a design quarterback keeper. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can he get there on the ground? And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The ball is trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Patchett. Touchdown, Tennessee. This quarterback on fire today. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Automatic on the PAT. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down coming up after that running play. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Off the play fake on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. The shotgun running play call. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The sure hands, it's Lewis. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to create here on the move. He's got his man wide open. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. And it's good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulls will kick this away to get the second half going. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They get the second half started with their running play. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Using his legs, it's Lewis. Breaks loose at the 45. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Running with purpose. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. That gain makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. And the Volunteers offense is on the move now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. No huddle now for the offense. Ball handed off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Important 2nd down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Carter. He's running out of time here. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry up. 4th down, look at a throw for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, The defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
A short completion of the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. A gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain does not make the first down yardage. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Eccles. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback appears to be changing the play.
That's the end of the third quarter. South Florida, 20, Tennessee, 17.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one. The Bulls will crank up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Carter. Quick throw to the left. It's caught downfield. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
The Bulls are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Eccles. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback.
Catch made in the end zone. SF. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
27, Tennessee, 17.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Defense is coming after him. And the freshman brings him down quickly. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
1st down and 10 now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he could get out, they keep him to a short game.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. The stop made at the 5. The offense. Some goal now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Timeout, Tennessee.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Looking downfield, it's Carter. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Caught quickly. And they're able to get him down. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, they're getting closer and closer to that goal line, and now here we are. 4th down. At this point in the game, you got to think they're going to be aggressive and try to get the 6 points. Let's see what they do.
It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying to extend the play. He'll throw it now. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Florida. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. The secondary backed up off the ball now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. This time it's complete. Quick juke to get free. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Not a long kickoff, fielded just inside the 25. And they get it to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. Fresh center down to the offense, 1st down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survival.